All right, it says we live. I'm gonna check the feed. Yeah, with us, Shalom.
Shalom.
Yeah, we in there. We live.
God.
All right. You want to bring it in up?
God. Yep, so brothers of Great Millstone, Charlotte, back with another live lesson through the spirit, power, and mercy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Before we get started with this lesson, as always, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem B'Kah. Double honors, as always, to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well. Peace, blessings, and mercy to the house of David, Habayah, Dawadah, the hopeful elect.
That's right.
We say Shalom. All right. Now, as you can see from the title of the video, the crafty counsel of the wicked continues. And this devil Esau, the so-called white man, his hegemony he sees is collapsing before his very eyes. And pursuing the Revelations, the 12th chapter and the 12th verse, all right, he knows that he has but a little time, so he's hastening. He's in fast track mode with his whole system. Okay, with this whole beast system establishing the charagma, okay, and removing any opposition that could potentially be of a hinder. All right.
That's right.
So, if I could start with a quick precept, this is Ezekiel 33 and verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people.
That's right.
Okay? And we know that Esau, Edom, right, is being used as the Lord's sword. Okay, and we're warning our people that this devil is about to come down with great wrath. Okay, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that comprise of the 12 tribes of Israel, he's preparing to come down with great wrath upon you specifically.
That's right.
Any of these heathen that get caught in the way, you know, they're just strays. They're just, you know, casualties. But the target is you, okay?
Sure.
Because he understands these scriptures pursuant to James 2:19, right? He knows that these scriptures are faithful and true, right? But he's adverse to righteousness. So he's going to trying to sever that tie for Israel to establish their dominion.
Yeah.
And he's well aware of this. That's why he's pulling all these tactics out the ass.
Yeah, I got a precept for you. Because, hey, like you said before we started, man, you Israelites out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, you need to be paying attention to this information that's being presented, all right? All this information concerns you, all right? And we're in the time, as the brother was saying, hey, Esau's on borrowed time, man, all right? They have to hurry up and implement this NWO. I got a quick scripture real quick, and I'll pass it back to you. It's the book of Psalm 37, and I'm going to start at verse 9, and it reads, it says, For evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they shall inherit the earth, all right? So these devils, all right, going back to these 48ers, because these people that run the World Economic Forum, all right, you know, Klaus Schwab, all right, what's the other guy's name? Yuval Harari, all those top devils on these platforms. These are all 48ers, man, all right, that are trying to issue a global dominance under this technology. He's trying to enslave the planet under this technology in the name of science, man. All right. So we're in a time where it says, for evildoers, Psalms 37:9, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those that wait upon the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. Verse 11, Psalms 37:11, but the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. And that's the rest that's coming to the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. Verse 12, the wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. And this is all the plotting against the just, against the righteous, the elect. All right. And he plans on gnashing upon us with his teeth, which is his power. Okay. And they want to come against the truth. So this is why they're having these top meetings, all right, globally with these Edomites, these top Edomites, to so-called counter misinformation. All right. Because he's ready to come down. Verse 13. The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming, right? The time of his destruction. Verse 14, last one, Psalms 37 and 14. The wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. And that's us. We hold the truth. We hold the upright conversation, and they want to cast us down. So everything is being set in motion and put in place to come against this truth and to come against the prophets, the true prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, you got it out.
God, well said, Elder. So we'll go ahead and get right into the article. This is from LifeSite News. This was posted on the 3rd of January, 2023. The hopeful year that all the prophecies come to pass.
That's right.
And the header reads, World Economic Forum's 2023 meeting will focus on countering misinformation. Okay. Now, we ultimately know that this is a buzzword, right? Misinformation, because in the context of World Economic Forum, misinformation is anything that opposes their agendas, right? And who is ultimately at opposition to the structure and the hegemony that's established on the earth? The believers, right? The ones that you see that are, sighing and crying for the abominations done in the midst thereof.
That's right.
Right? So I'm just gonna jump down straight to the point. In this section right here, it says, well, really, I'll start up here. The World Economic Forum, an unelected global organization that seeks to shape global, regional, and industry agendas, has announced the schedule for its 2023 annual meeting, which includes a panel of countering misinformation. Now, we see that this is an organization that seeks to shape the agendas of the very systems that we operate, right? So that he can gain utter control, so that he can fully indoctrinate and present that digital all, pursuant to Revelations, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse, the charagma, the implantable device that goes underneath the skin, right? But we're here. That's right. But he sees that there are people that are against what he has, that he's trying to establish, right?
Right.
So it says, matter of fact, let me look this up right quick. It says the panel is titled Countering Threats in the Age of Black Swans, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I know that term Black Swan actually has a meaning. Let me just look this up right quick.
You got it. Look it up. Hey, we're in the time of what? The fourth industrial revolution, man. All right. This technocracy, the image of the beast. All right. This man is coming. They got the power. They got the technology to implement this thing. So he's coming fast and speedily, man. All right. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Though it tarry, wait for it. Matter of fact, let's get it.
All
right. That's why we in the spirit of like, look, hey, let this devil come with it, man. Because guess what? When he makes his move, Yahweh Shema Shai is going to make his move. All right. So this is the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse, we'll just start at the top. All right. It's Habakkuk 2 and 1, and it reads, Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1, it says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower. All right. The prophets are upon the watchtower, watching out. All right. Looking out for the people. And set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, which is these scriptures and the prophecies. And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. All right. And this word run it breaks down to read without difficulty. All right. And you got to have the understanding of the script. You got to have the spirit, all right, which enables you to give you the understanding, all right, to receive these scriptures, man. All right. It says, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision, all right, the vision is the prophecies. It's yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And that's why, as you said, going into 2023, this, hey, Lord willing, this is the year. All right, all these prophecies come to pass, right? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right, none of these prophecies have failed. None of these prophecies have lied. All right, everything that we've been prophesying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai has been coming to pass right before you. So it says, and at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. All right, so this thing is here. All right, they got to get rid of the opposition. They got to counter so-called misinformation so they can continue to what? To push their narrative. Because if you're against their narrative, guess what? It's misinformation, and you're now targeted, and you're considered a terrorist. You're considered opposition. You know,
right?
You got it, Doc.
Con. Yeah. So when you look up that that meaning of the age of black swans, right? When you look up black swan, the definition is a phenomenon that occurs even though it had been thought to be impossible. Right. Now let's reference Psalms the 83rd chapter, right?
That's right.
Psalms the 83rd chapter goes into that crafty counsel that they took against the nation of Yasharallah.
Yep.
Psalms 83, I'll go straight to the point. Psalms 83 and verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Verse 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Right? And now look at the name of Israel being exalted like never before. You know?
Yep.
You got Israel being promoted on a high level to where you got people, you know, in these different platforms that never had to make mention of it, now trying to backtrack and, you know, reel in the people's minds to try and, you know, keep the people in this trance of not understanding what's really going on. And that's exactly what they're trying to counter. It says countering the threats in the age of black swans, in the age where the things that were thought to have been impossible are now being done.
Yep.
And I had a quick precept as well. Did you have one, Zaquan?
Nah, I just wanted to add on real quick.
Gone.
All right. I just want to share. I'm gonna pull your screen back up.
Okay.
But I wanted to just show you, just to add on to what you said, that this thing is real. All right. Just pulling this back up again. This is from the Jerusalem Post. All right. It says, the black Hebrew Israelites and anti-Sem beliefs, how to stop them. Right? How to stop the Israelites. This is what these devils are doing on these platforms now. Right? Starting with these 48ers. All right. These Christians. All right. All these devils, these groups are coming together to try to stop the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So the battle is real. All right. The counter misinformation, all the things that we're getting into in this article. This war is real. All right. I'm gonna pass it back to you, brother.
God, nah, well said. This is a war, right? And now they're looking at us as threats. You know, we are a threat to their established hegemony, right? This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
That's right.
Right? So these devils took part in this crafty counsel amongst all these heathen nations to try to sever us from our heritage. And yet here we are pursuing the Revelation 11 and 11, the breath being back in us, and we're standing upon our feet.
That's right.
You know, and great fear fell upon them. This is fear. What they're conjuring right now, these meetings, these assemblies, these various articles, you know, to try and counter the truth, is all out of fear. Fear of the truth. fear of their hegemony collapsing, but it's inevitable. Okay? Continuing on, back in the article, the description for the panel doesn't define misinformation, but claims that a wide range of actors have access to an ever-increasing capacity to spread misinformation. Okay? So what are they trying to say? That now you have multiple people that are pretty much bringing out various points that show forth what? This man's hegemony is full of shit. The things that he has planned for the future, you know, this whole idea of what is that quote that Klaus Schwab has? You will own nothing, and you'll be happy.
Right.
You got the people that's rising up against this, man. But most importantly, you have the nation of Israel coming back into remembrance of who they are.
That's right.
Okay, and this is a threat. Continuing on in the paragraph, it says this capacity, according to the WEF, is supposedly compounding threats that were once considered outliers. Okay, so you have this bubbling amount of threats that nobody paid attention to, right? Jake and the heathen, they used to think that the men that stood on the highways and hedges that would constantly come out with edification were outliers, you
Right.
know, just nobodies of society, right?
Right.
But now it's being made manifest in these latter times that these are the ones that had the truth. They're now a threat to the hegemony, and I had a precept to go along with that.
You got it.
Isaiah 13:2, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Beautiful.
Okay, and this word has reached the gates of the nobles, to where now these people are pretty much in panic mode. You know,
Yep.
they're pretty much at the point where they're just considering, look, we got to come together and have a massive assembly to try and figure out how the hell we're going to get this under control, because they don't have it under control.
Exactly.
You know?
And I want to add on, because ultimately, what are we doing in the spirit? We're frustrating the devices of the crafty. Let me get that real quick. All right, this is the book of I got two precepts to add on to that point. This is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. It says, he disappointed the devices of the crafty. All right, what are the devices? The plans, the schemes, the agendas. He disappointed, Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. You see that? The Most High the prophets are a thorn in the side of the wicked. All right, we're frustrating them. This is why, as we're going into this lesson, this is why they're having these global meetings of these top, technocrats, rich men, people who have the money and influence over the planet. This is why they're coming together collectively to try to stop us. All right, to stop any opposition that comes in the way of their plans. Let me get another one. This is Isaiah. Just add on to that, Job 5 and 12. This is Isaiah 44 and verse 25. It says that frustrateth the tokens of the liars and maketh diviners mad. All right, because really these top elites and all of that, these are nothing but Esau's top witches and warlocks and sorcerers. All right, the Chaldeans, if you will, which the Chaldeans represented the so-called wise men of Babylon, which would be your technocrats today. Okay,
Yep.
These are the people that have the money and the influence and the technology over society. It says, Isaiah 44 and 25, that frustrateth the tokens of the liars and maketh diviners mad, that turneth wise men backwards and maketh their knowledge foolish, because we're in a time of heavy exposure on the earth, man. And all of their plans, let me pull this up real quick. And basically all of their plans are being revealed. Okay? Everything goes back to this. All right? This digital all, as the brother talked about. The blockchain, your healthcare, your insurance, your social status, all right, your personal records, all right, all that's going to be tied to what, as you see here, the digital device that goes under the skin. All right, this is the main goal that they're trying to accomplish. All right, so we're here, man. You know,
That's right.
You got it, Akio.
Yeah, so as the elder had made reference from Isaiah 44, right? They're gathering up all of their top personnel to try and come against this, but the Lord is going to disappoint that council, man. All right, because look, we in the age of information. Hey, you got to hand it to these average everyday Joe Edomites, man. They be on it.
Right.
They be mad they ain't a part of this shit.
God,
I'm gonna share this tab. Can you see this new tab up?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this is a article from dozier.substack.com, dozier.substack.com, and it pretty much acquired the confidential Davos attendees list. So they've managed to grab the attendance list for the WEF annual summit in Davos next week.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this list includes the FBI Director Chris Wray, the CEOs of Amazon, BlackRock, Pfizer, top officials of the Gates Foundation and the George Soros Network, and the publisher of the New York Times. So going back to that image that the elder had just shared, these devils have managed to comprise all compartments that are going to be a part of this new age, this fourth industrial revolution, to push forth this charagma. They're trying to manage and control all aspects and narratives so that they can once again ensnare the people. Right? Now, I suggest you brothers, that want to go ahead and take a look at this, do so, because attached at the bottom, you'll find the list of the people that are going to be found on the attendee list, right? And when you go to it, right, it pretty much breaks down like literally all of the public figures that are going to be involved, right? Now, there was one that I had to search up because I thought to myself, it's always going to be somebody in the cut that's dealing with the IMF. So you got two people from the IMF, right? You got the Secretary General of the United Nations, right? Various people from the United Nations, various people from, all parts of Esau's hegemony are pretty much going to be present for this meeting.
Yep.
Okay. And again, what's the discussion? The topic of discussion, the primary topic of discussion, is to counteract misinformation.
Mm-hmm.
This is what this devil is planning to do, not just in, Babylon. He's doing this across his whole hegemony.
That's heavy. Hey, it said the list of public figures. So these are the top, figureheads on the planet Earth, man. These are the people that have the wealth, the money. Look at that. The USA, Zimbabwe, Vietnam, United Kingdom. All right. Look at and these are top people, man. So this is most definitely the crafty counsel of the wicked, man. All right. This is heavy, man. We are in that time. Esau, he's ready to fully roll with this thing. And can I make a point real quick, Doc? Going back to the screen. All right, because that's heavy that you pulled out that list. But it's all going back to this. All right. As we showed you, it's all going to lead to this because they want you to become this. Right? This is what it's about. Right? Turning your ass into a damn cyborg, man. Right? This is why you're hearing all the talks of artificial intelligence, merging man with machine.
Right.
All right. This is a part of the new world that's coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The image of the beast. Okay. This new digital age that's being ushered in, man. This is what you Jakes need to be paying attention to. This is why they had a Jake in the picture. All right. Esau plans on turning you into this shit, man. Right. This is no joke, whether you believe it or not, man. All right. This man, as it tells you in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, all right, it says even him who's coming is with the power of Satan, with all signs and lying wonders, man. All right, these devils, these top devils around the planet Earth, are prepared to roll, man.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, and I just wanted to touch on a few of the list of people that we got on here.
You got it.
We got the MI6, which is pretty much like the CIA of UK, right?
Right.
We got, for the US, Trade Representative, Secretary of Labor, International Development, the Director of National Intelligence, the FBI, various governors and senators and congressmen and women that serve on behalf of major states in the US, you know.
Heavy.
So again, you know, just driving forth the point, as the elder has said, man, this is it. We here, man. This devil is preparing to remove all opposition at any means necessary to create, so that he can go ahead and do what he wants to do in his mind. So he can do what he wants to do with no opposition. Right. But hey, this is nothing more than a crazy nigga's plan. You know?
Right.
Like, this nigga is off the rails when you really think about what Esau is trying to accomplish, as the image that Zaquan had pulled up. Like, this nigga is really out of his mind. Right? But hey, this is exactly why he's going to be removed out of power. He's not fit to rule, man.
Man.
This is I'm gonna get this precept. Psalms 2 in verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, okay? And this is one of the things that they're saying, man. You know, how is it that we can go ahead and come against the natural order that the Lord has established and make fucking cyborgs? Like,
right. Right.
Oh, how can we go ahead and put a digital wall into somebody and figure out what they're thinking throughout the day? I can make them do this and do that. Like, how can I eradicate the nation of Israel? Like, this is the psyche of the Edomite.
Right.
Okay. Did not, when Isaac passed away, did not Esau say that he was going to seek out his brother Jacob's blood?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Esau still got that hatred, and that was roughly paraphrasing, but Esau still has that hatred toward his brother. Okay, the whole nation is hated, and you niggas are gonna be put into pits if you don't take heed to this word and repent and believe in this word, man. Because how you gonna have protection in this man's system when he's preparing to roll on your ass, man? The same person you go ahead and run down for protection is going to be the one that's going to be putting you into these various snares and pits, man. By way, well, really is the Lord using Esau to put you into these pits and snares, man.
Sure.
Okay? Because you're trusting in man rather than trusting in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Fine.
You can't do that. Fine, Salaki.
I got a quick precept.
Yes,
all right, because it all goes back to this man trying to be the Most High. All right, it's Isaiah 14 and verse 12, and it reads, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven? All right, heaven representing rulership, power. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? All right, when you look up this word Lucifer, it goes back to the king of Babylon. All right, he's a false bearer of light. All right.
Mm-hmm.
O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? The point. Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Who are the stars of God? The 12 tribes of Israel, you Israelites. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So Esau is still ruling over Jake this very day. All right here in North America. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. See that? So his intentions, all right, as you've been hearing these devils brag and boast about on the platforms, how human beings are no longer no longer needed. All right, human beings are hackable. You know, don't believe in the return of the of who the world calls Jesus Christ. Basically, he's saying that he's God now in the name of science. Basically, science trumps the Most High. All right, so these are all these things that these devils are saying that they're openly boasting on these platforms, man. All right, I will be like the Most High. I'm going to control human beings. We'll be able to tap into people's thoughts, brains. All right, implant thoughts. All right, see what people are thinking. All right, this man actually thinks that he's going to be God, right? And they have the technology to attempt to achieve that, but this is all a delusion. All right, ultimately that Yahweh Shem Shai has sent upon these devils. All right,
right. God, hey, and that delusion, is going to pretty much put them into a lot of fuckery.
God,
they walking in mad confident, think they about to get the one up on the nation of Yasha Allah. That ain't gonna happen.
That's right.
I'm gonna continue on in Psalms 2.
You got it.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 3. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord Yahweh shall have them in derisions. Okay. Right. So as this devil thinks that he's going to, pretty much throw the nation of Israel into utter darkness with this fourth industrial revolution, the Lord has preserved the remnant. Yeah, you're going to get 2/3 of the nation of Israel, but there's going to be a remnant that's going to be able to make it out of your bullshit, that's not going to bow the knee to the image of Baal.
That's right.
The Lord has reserved 7,000 that shall not bow the knee to Baal.
It's going to be resistance.
Exactly. It's going to be widespread resistance. And Esau ain't going to know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much the point.
That's it. Get Revelation 12 and 12. We'll wrap it.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12.
Right, because all you brothers and you sincere listeners out there, all right, you know what time it is, man. Prepare your mind, body, and spirit, man. All right, this thing is going down. We're drawing near. All right, there's been talks. When you look up on some of the news that's been coming out lately, there's been a lot of talks of this economy getting ready to crash out. Okay,
right.
It's getting ready to hit. This thing is really ready. Is really getting ready to go. All right, they're already getting ready to. They're already getting rid of the dollar bills. All right, they're talking about the digital currency, the CBDC. All right, these talks are going on very heavy right now. So something major is due to happen. All right, as you see on the screen, with this double quoted, the fourth industrial revolution will affect the very essence of our human experience, man. All right, this thing is getting ready to happen, Jake. Right? So you got to be circumspect in these times. Why? Because the days are evil. You got it out.
It's Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
Yeah, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. Go ahead.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
There you go. He's coming down with great wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. It said woe. It basically said woe unto the world, man. Okay? They have the technology now. They're ready to roll. They actually think in their minds, okay, through the pride of Satan, right? They actually think that they're going to pull this off, that they're actually going to rule the world. Okay, they're going to enslave humanity under this technology and allow this world to be ruled by the spiritual demon Satan, man. Right? They actually believe this.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared, man. This is the war. This is the battle. Ephesians 6 verses 10 on down, man. This is the spiritual wickedness that's in high places, man. This is them, the crafty counsel of the wicked.
God.
That's it. Got anything else, bro?
No, sir.
Hey, well, look, All you sincere believers out there in Yahweh Shema Shai, we pray that this lesson was edifying, man. Just want to bring it out. The crafty counsel of the wicked continues, man. All right, stay circumspect. All right, understand the signs and the times, man. All right, it's getting ready to go down. So we pray that this lesson was edifying, man. We're going to close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth, and double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Hey, shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Shalom.